Hello everyone, and then welcome to another video. Okay, so in case you are watching this video, my guess might be you are a Wassce candidate. Okay, so maybe 2022, 2023, 2024 or whatever. Okay, irrespective of the year you are watching this, the main point is you are preparing for the West African examination. Okay, right, so you are just preparing for the West African examination, right? So in this video we'll be trying to help you scale up your marks. Okay, so most of the time you wouldn't have enough time to solve specific questions during your Wassce core mathematics and what elective mathematics. Okay, so in this video that's what we'll be tackling. Okay, we'll be trying to beat the time. Okay, so in case you have 2 hours to solve the multiple choice questions, okay, this video will help you use maybe less than 30 minutes, okay, to do that. Okay, so I'm saving maybe 1.5 hours to go over the ones you weren't able to solve and then find solutions to them. Okay, now, so in case you are new to this channel, I would urge you, okay, I would advise you to subscribe to the channel, especially in case you are preparing for your Wassce, because I will be uploading these kind of videos on the channel. Okay, so once you are not a subscriber, okay, you won't have access to those videos. Okay, and then with these videos, trust me, you could get like 70 plus on your exams. Okay, meaning that in case the questions are 50, you could get more than 30. Okay, that means that for one thing you need to know is that for Wassce, you have to solve some questions. Okay, you have to put pen on paper to solve certain questions. Let's say circle theory. Okay, for core mathematics, circle theory, you have to put pen on paper to solve them. But certain questions you can just solve them from just taking a look at them or just using your calculator. But for these videos we'll be using calculators. Okay, so for the calculator approach, you could solve more than 90% of your Wassce multiple choice questions. Okay, multiple choice questions, you could solve more than 90% of your multiple choice questions. Keep that in mind. With this approach I'm about to teach you, you could solve more than 90% of your Wassce questions. I'm talking about core mathematics and elective mathematics. Okay, so without further matter ado, I would urge you to again subscribe to the channel, and then the most important thing is turn on your post notification. Okay, so once you subscribe and then you don't click on the bell icon so that you get notified for all the videos, okay, and then previous videos, you might not have access to any video I upload on these kind of topics. Okay, so again, take the time to subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notification, that's click on the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any uploaded video. Now let's get right into this video. So from here you could notice that there's core mathematics exams. Okay, this was 2021. Okay, Wassce 2021 exams. Okay, so right, all you have to do is just solve these questions. Okay, solve these questions using calculator. Okay, so per the traditional approach, you might be used to using your manual approach to solving these kind of questions. Okay, but I'm here to tell you that there is no need for you to use pen to solve this, okay, or pencil to solve this. You could just solve these questions with your calculator, okay, effortlessly. Okay, right, so that's what we're about to I'm about to introduce to you. Okay, right, now let's get right into this video. So the first question is we are to correct 0.00798516 to 3 significant figures. Okay, kindly pay attention to whatever I'm about to do right now, okay, so that you don't miss out. Some of these things need rapt attention. If you don't pay attention, you wouldn't even get what I'm trying to do. Okay, right, so for me, we could notice that the person chose D. Okay, I don't know how the person got the answer, but I think the person was very confident to choose D because that's what they think is the correct answer. Okay, so we are trying to what we are about to do is just try to find out whether the correct answer is really D or not. Okay, So this is how you solve this. Okay, you have to correct this figure to 3 significant figures. Okay, now to convert any figure to 3 significant figures, all you need to do is just click on shift. Okay, so when you click on mode, this is what appears. Okay, right, this is not what we are looking for. Okay, now click on shift, okay, and then click on mode. Okay, this is what we are looking for. So all you have to do is just click on shift and then click on mode. For the sake of beginners, I will be moving very slow, okay, so that you get to understand. It's better for you to understand than me just rushing through the video. Okay, it's very important for you to understand so that you apply it. Okay, because you wouldn't meet this exact question, okay, but you might meet a different question. Okay, and then you'll be also told to correct to maybe 2 significant figures or 3 significant figures. Okay, right, so this is how you solve this question. So question 1, click on shift, okay, and then click on mode. Okay, so from here you could see what 7. Okay, this is the 7 is what significant figures. Okay, so you click on 7 on your calculator. Okay, click on 7. Okay, so when you click on 7, this is what will appear. Okay, so click on shift, mode, and then you click on 7. This is what will appear. Okay, so we are to correct what 3 significant figures. Okay, so 3, so this is from 0 to 9. So all you have to do is just click on 3. Okay, because you are correcting to 3 significant figures. So click on 3. Okay, after that you just punch these values. Okay, so it's what 0.00, okay, 0.0079 85, okay, 85, and then what 1616. Okay, so this is the value 0.00798516. After that you just click on the equal to sign. Okay, this is what will appear. Okay, so this value has been converted to 3 significant figures. Now in order to know what this is, okay, this is 7.99 times 10 exponent minus 3. Okay, from off here you could notice that this is 0.00799, but in case you don't know that this is exactly 0.00793, this is what you have to do. Just click on shift, okay, and then click on this, okay, eng, click on that. Okay, notice that this is increasing. Okay, that's not what we are looking for. Okay, so click on this. Okay, you could notice that it's increasing. Okay, so all you have to do is just click on shift. Okay, click on shift, click on that, click on shift, click on that, click on shift, click on that, click on shift, click on that. Okay, so you end up with what, a value which is 10 exponent 0. Okay, and then from indices you know that every number exponent 0 is what 1. Okay, so from here you could notice that this is what 0.00799. okay, times 10 exponent 0 is 1, so it's like 0.00799 times 1, which will be the same as what 0.00799. okay, so I'm going to go over this again in case you didn't get it. Okay, now let me clear everything. That's why I initially stated that I'll move very slow so that you get to understand. So you have to correct this to what 3 significant figures. Okay, so this is what you do. Click on shift, click on mode, okay, and then click on 7. This is what for 7 is for what significant figures. So click on 7, and then it's to what 3 significant figures. So click on 3. So from 0 to 9. So click on 3. Okay, and now punch these values. Okay, so we have 0.00, okay, 798516. Okay, after that you click on the equal to sign, you end up with this. Okay, after ending up with this, from the onset you could notice that this is 0.00799, but in case you don't know that, okay, all you have to do is just click on shift. Okay, click on this eng, click on shift, okay, click on eng again. You will notice that it will change to what 0.00799. so from here you can notice that truly the answer is what D. Okay, yes, the answer is D. Now let's proceed. So the answer is D. Okay, right, so let's go to question 2. Okay, we have to simplify 1 base 2 exponent 2. Okay, notice that this is what Wassce 2021. Okay, this is Wassce 2021. So now let's see how we end up with this let's see how we solve that. Okay, let's see how we solve this question. Okay, right. So this is what a number based question. Okay, this is a number based question. So all you have to do is just click on mode. Okay, and then you click on 4 is what number based. Okay, base n. So click on 4. Okay, so now you are in number based mode. Okay, now since you are in number based mode, we have to convert to what. So from here you could notice that the answers are all in base 2. Okay, they are all in base 2, they are not in base 10. So deci is what, base 10. Okay, hexa. Okay, and then we have what, binary, and then we have octa. Okay, octa is 8, binary is what, 2, hexa is 6. Okay, dexa is 10. So we are to convert to what, base 10. Okay, so click on this. So from here you could notice that we have bin over here, written over here. Okay, oct over here, hex. Okay, and then dec. This is what, to base 10, 6, 2 and 8. So we are dealing with what, base 2. Okay, we have to convert this to what, base 2. Okay, so now all you have to do is just punch this. Okay, so from here you can notice that this is what, exponent 2. It means that it's what, 11, or it's not 11. Okay, so it's base 2. So it's what, 1 base 2 times 1 base 2. Okay, that's what this means. Okay, so we raise exponent 2, so it means that it's 2. Okay, so all you have to do is just click on the brackets. So click on the brackets. Okay, after clicking on the bracket, you click on shift. Okay, after click on shift, so this what, when you look at this side, you can notice that we have 3 over here, but on top of the 3 we have what, base. Okay, base, it means that. And then with the 3 you can notice that when you look at this on your calculator, okay, that's why I initially stated that you have to get your calculator before watching this video. So when you look on top of the 3, you can notice that they've written base, and then the base has been what, put in what, a green box. Okay, a green box. Okay, so the base in a green box, that means that these ones, okay, this base corresponds to what, these deci, hexa, binary and an octa. Okay, so after clicking on shift, you click on 3. Okay, now we are to what, convert to 2 decimal. So it's binary, so we are looking for b. So after that, click on this sign and then you choose 3. Okay, b. Okay, the d represents what, deci. Okay, h is what, hexa. So just like here, b is what, binary. Okay, 2, and then 4 is what, octa. Okay, octa is 8. So d is 10, h is hexa, that's 6, 3, number 3, which is binary, is what, 2, and then octa, this octa represents 8. Okay, so we are converting to what, 2 decimal. So click on 3. Okay, click on 3, so you get this. Okay, now click on what, 1. So this is what we are trying to punch on the calculator. So you can notice that this is what, 1 base 2. Okay, this is how we write 1 base 2 on the calculator. Okay, 1 base 2. After that, you close your brackets and then you multiply by another, the same thing. Okay, you multiply by this, the same thing, because this is what, exponent 2. It means that 2. Okay, so you open your bracket again, just like how we did over here. So you click on shift, you click on 3, and then you click on down, and then you choose b. Okay, that's 3. Okay, b, that's 3. Okay, and then you click on what, 1 again, 1, and then you close your brackets. So after closing your brackets, you end up with, and then click on this equal to sign, you end up with the correct answer over here. Okay, so let's see the correct answer. So the correct answer is what, 1001. So forget about these zeros. Okay, forget about these zeros, focus on where you get the first 1. Okay, so the answer is what, 1001. So let's check over here. So from here you could notice that the answer is what, 1001. So the person who chose A is wrong. Okay, the answer is what, 1001. So from here you could notice that the answer is what, 1001. Okay, so the answer is 1001, that's B. Okay, so now let's look at what, question 3. Okay, let's look at question 3. So click on shift 9, 3 equal to sign and AC. That's how you clear everything on this calculator. Okay, you are trying to clear everything from the memory. So we have shift 9, 3 equal to sign and AC. Right, so in case you understood this second question, you are good to go. And then in case you didn't, just go back to the video, okay, reverse the video and then watch it again. You just understand it is very, very simple. Now let's look at this question, okay. Let's look at this question. This is an indices question, okay. Again, there's no need for you to put your pencil on this paper to solve this. Once you have your calculator and then you know how to use the calculator, you are good to go, okay. Now let's take a look at this question. So how do you solve this? All you have to do is just punch this on your calculator. So pay attention and then follow me, and then you'll be able to do it, okay. The reason why I'm using Wassce questions is that I want you to get familiar with how the questions are and then how to solve them, okay. That's why I'm using Wassce questions, else I would have begun from your textbooks or whatever, okay. The reason why I'm using Wassce questions is for you to know how to solve the questions during the Wassce, okay, and then Wassce type questions. So once you know how to solve this, and then you pick up any Wassce paper, okay, and then you see a similar question, just follow the approach I used, and then you'll be able to arrive at the correct answer. The same applies to number base, okay. It wouldn't be only base 2, it could be maybe base 6 or base 10 or base 8. You just use the approach I just used, and then you end up with the correct answer, okay. Let's look at how you solve this indices question, okay. So let's punch this on your calculator. So click on 2, okay, and then click on this, okay. Click on this, and then what? You punch what? Root of 2x plus 1, okay. So these are roots, and then you click on what? 2. For the x, you click on alpha, and then you click on x. This is x, okay. Then you click on x, okay, and then you have what? Plus 1, okay. So click on plus, and then click on 1, okay. So from here you could notice that this is equal to what? 32. So click on this, okay, and then click on it again. So from here you could notice that this is inside the what? The roots, okay, sign. So once you click on forward, it will move outside the roots, and then once you click on forward again, it will just come back to the level of what? The 2, okay. After that you click on equal to. So now this is how you punch this equal to sign. You click on alpha. So it's just like punching the x, okay. So for x we use alpha and x, but for equal to sign you use alpha and this, okay. This is what? In red. So alpha is in red, equal to sign is in red, that's why you use alpha this, okay. And then x is in red, alpha is in red, that's why you use alpha x. So let's punch alpha this, you end up in the equal to sign, and then we have what? 32. So click on 32. So after this you end up with the correct answer, okay. You end up with the correct answer. So all you have to do to find the correct answer is just click on shift calc, okay. So shift calc, and then you click on this, okay. So the correct answer is what? 12, okay. So from here you notice that 12 is the correct answer, okay. So the person chose 13, that's wrong, okay. Right, 12 is the correct answer. Again, after punching this, click on shift this calc, okay. Click on shift solve. So shift is in yellow and then solve is in yellow, so that's why we click what? Shift and solve. So click on shift solve, okay. After that you click on what? The equal to sign, and then you arrive at the correct answer. So the correct answer over here is what? 12, okay. Right, so let's move on to the next set of questions, okay. Now let's see how we solve these questions. Okay. So once you come across any question in this format, okay, this is what? Factorization, okay. So you might be thinking, how do I group these like terms with these alphabets and all that? I'm here to teach you one secret trick, okay. Whenever you come across any form of factorization and then you are told to what? Factorize, you have to do just one thing, okay. This is what you need to do. Now once you come across any factorization, and then you see the alphabets within the what? The question, just allocate values to the alphabets, okay. Allocate numbers to the alphabet. So this is what you do. So P, okay, for P, maybe P, you just state that P is equal to what? 1, okay. P is equal to 1. Don't know why this is not working, okay. P is what? 1. Okay, so let me just erase this. Okay, P, okay, P is 1. Okay, the next one is what? Q. So let's say you set Q to what? You set Q to what? 2. Okay, and then the next one is R. Okay, so you set R to what? 3. Okay, and then the next one is S. Okay, so you set S to what? 4. Okay, so that's all. So it's what? PQRS. Okay, so PQRS, that's what you have to do. Okay, there is no need to go around making some of these things the subject and all that. Okay, all you have to do is just allocate values for these alphabets. Okay, so P is equal to 1, Q is equal to 2, R is equal to 3, and then what? S is equal to 4. Now after that, you pick up your calculator. Okay, so this is the reason why you are watching this video. Okay, to help you learn smart and not learning hard. Okay, you are trying to learn smart. Right, now this is how you go by that. Okay, let's see. So now you've been able to allocate P to 1, Q for 2, R to what? 3, and then S as 4. So all you have to do is just insert these values, okay, into the main question. Okay, so let's start from here. So we have 6, and then you open bracket. Okay, P is what? P is 1. Okay, so you punch 1 over here. Okay, and then you have Q, so you open another bracket, and then Q is what? 2. Okay, so this is what? 6PQ, so it is what? 6PQ. Okay, then we have what? Minus. Okay, minus, and then we have what? 3. Okay, 3, and then we have what? R. R is over here, so this is RS. Okay, so you know that R is what? 3. Okay, so you open bracket, you punch 3, you close the bracket, and then we have S. S over here, so S is what? 4. Okay, so you open bracket, you punch 4, you close the bracket. Now we have minus sign over here, so you click on the minus sign, and then we have what? 3. Okay, you punch the 3, and then you have what? P again. Okay, so you open bracket, you punch the P value. P is what? 1. Okay, so you punch 1, and then we have what? PS, so S. Okay, S is what? 4. Okay, so you punch 4, and then you continue. So you have what? Plus. Okay, so we have plus, and then you have what? 6. Okay, so 0.6, then you have Q, so open bracket again. Q value is what? 2. Okay, so you punch 2. Okay, Q value is what? 2, so you punch 2, you close the bracket. Okay, and then what? You have R. Okay, so 6QR, so R value is what? 3. Okay, so you open the bracket and you punch 3, and you close the bracket. Okay, make sure that you've punched the correct values. Okay, make sure that they are the correct values. Okay, so after that you click on your equal to sign. Okay, click on the equal to sign. Okay, now so when you click on the equal to sign, you notice that you end up with what? An answer. The answer is what? 0. Okay, so keep this 0. Okay, so all you have to do is just come here, and then state, note that the whole of this is what? Will give you 0. Okay, the whole of this will give you 0. I don't know why this is the marker is behaving that way. Okay, right, so the whole of this will give what? 0. Okay, so let's notice that. Okay, let's note that down. The answer is what? 0. Okay, that's for this expression. Now all you have to do is just pick any of these answers, and then you insert the same values to check which of these will give you an answer of what? 0. Okay, so let's start from D. Okay, let's start from D. Let's check which of the following will give us what? 0, an answer of 0. So let's start from D. So we have what? 3. Okay, 3, you open the bracket, we have what? P is 1. Okay, 3P plus R, so 1 plus P plus R. Note, we are checking for D. P plus R. R is what? 3. Okay, 3, and then you close the bracket, and then you have what? Open bracket again. You have 2. Okay, 2Q. Okay, so you have 2, and then Q is what? 2. Okay, so put Q into bracket. 2Q minus S. Oh, so S is what? We know that S is 4. Okay, so minus 4. Okay, and then you close the bracket. Let's see the answer. right? So you could notice that the answer is what? 0. So it means that question 7, the answer for question 7 is what? D. Okay, question 7 is D, because when you use these values and then you inserted them or substituted them into this question, you ended up with 0, and then after that you use the same values and then substituted, and then you had what? 0. It means that what? The answer to the question 7 is D. Let's look at question 8. Okay, so what number should be subtracted from the sum of what? 2 whole number 1 over 6 and what? 2 whole number 7 on 12. Okay, to give 3 whole number 1 on 4. Okay, so let's see. So it's what number should be subtracted from the sum of this? Okay, so when you add this up, what number should be subtracted from the sum of these two to give us this? Okay, so let's see how we do that. So we have what? Click on the bracket sign, click on shift, okay, and then click on this. Okay, we want a mixed fraction. Okay, so we have this. Okay, so click on that, you get what? A mixed fraction. Okay, and then click on 2, you click on this, okay, the first sign, you click on what? 1 on 6, so you have 1, and then you click on the down arrow, and then you click on 6. So we are to sum this up. So sum, so we have what? Sum means addition. Then you point the same thing over here, so you have again a shift, and then click on this again. Okay, it's a mixed fraction. Okay, from here you can notice that you have a mixed fraction over here. So when you look on your calculator, that's what you find. So click on that, and then you have what? 2. Okay, 2, and then you have what? 7. So you click on the forward arrow, you click on 7, and then you click on the down arrow, and then you click on what? 12. Okay, after that you click on the forward arrow, and then what? You close the bracket. So now they are saying that what number should be subtracted from the sum of this. So sum of this, so let's subtract a number. We don't know the number, so let's use x. So click on alpha, and then click on x. Okay, click on x. After that you click on the equal to sign. Okay, because what number should be subtracted from this, the summation of this, to give us this value. Okay, so click on alpha, and then you click on the equal to sign. Okay, and then you punch this. Okay, again you use shift, the mixed fraction, you click on 3, you click on the forward arrow, you click on 1, click on down arrow, and then you click on what? 4. Okay, click on 4. Now let's see the correct answer over here. So click on shift. Okay, we want to get the value of x. Okay, so click on shift, you click on solve, and then you click on the equal to sign. Okay, you end up with what? 1.5. so whenever you want to find out whether any of these answers correspond to 1.5, all you have to do is just punch the 1.5. okay, punch the 1.5 and click on equal to sign. You get the exact fraction. Okay, so from here there's what? 3 on 2, but we don't have anything like 3 on 2 over here. Okay, or 3 over 2 over here. So all you have to do is just click on this. Okay, so click on shift, click on that, you end up with what? The correct answer, which is 1 whole number 1 over 2. Okay, in case you didn't see what I did, I just punched 1.5. okay, and then click on equal to sign, and then we ended up with what? 3 on 2. Okay, so in order to get this in the form of a mixed fraction, you just click on shift, and then you click on what? This again. So from here you can notice that it's showing that we could change a mixed fraction to what? A proper or an improper fraction. Okay, so sorry, you could change a mixed fraction to what? An improper fraction, because it's D on C, not C on D over here. So when you look on your calculator, you notice that. Click on that, and then you end up with what? 1 whole number 1 over 2. So the answer is what? This is the answer. Okay, 1 whole number 1 over 2. Now let's ignore this. This is a solve. You would have to solve this with your hand. Okay, let's look at question 10. Okay, let's look at question 10, how you solve question 10. Okay, so the same thing applies to the question we solved earlier, the indices question. So you use the same approach. So just follow me and then you'll be good. So let's start punching this on your calculator. So you have what? 16. So 16, and then what? Times 2 exponent x plus 1. So 2, and then you click on this again. Okay, and then you have what? Open the bracket, you have alpha, and then you have x. Okay, plus 1. Okay, you close your bracket, you click on the forward sign. Okay, okay, and then we have what, equal to sign over here. So the same thing approach, the same approach, we have what, click on alpha, and then you click on the equal to sign, okay. Then you have what, 4, okay, punch 4, and then we have exponent x again. So click on this, click on alpha, and then click on x, okay. And then you click on the forward arrow, and then you have what, multiplication, okay. So click on that, and then you have what, 8, okay. So we have 8. Now exponent 1 minus x, okay. So we click on exponent again, and then open bracket, you have 1 minus x again. So you have alpha x, okay. Right after that, you click on the forward sign so that you move outside, okay, outside from the numerator, okay. Now, so all you have to do is just solve it, okay. So you click on shift, you click on solve, right, and then after that you click on the equal to sign. You get the exact answer, okay. So the correct answer is what, minus 1, okay. So from here you can notice that the answer is what, minus 1, okay. So in case you follow diligently, you would be able to understand what I just did, okay. It's just simple, very simple. You just have to follow the procedure, follow whatever I did, and then it's just simple, okay. So now let's look at the last set of questions. Let's look at the last set of questions, okay. Let's look at the last set of questions. Now let's look at set, okay. This set. So from this question, from your traditional approach, you might be using conjugate or whatever you want to use, okay, to find the correct answer. There's no need to do that. There's no need to even use your pencil on your exams paper, okay. All you need is your calculator and then how to use the calculator, okay. So let's find the answer for this simplified set problem, okay. So we have 2 root 7, okay. So punch on 2, and then punch what, root, this is what your root, and then you punch 7, right, and then you click, okay. Check out this, okay. We could notice that the cursor is still within the roots, okay. So all you have to do is just click on the forward sign, okay, or the forward arrow, so that you move outside the roots, and then you continue. So you have minus, okay, minus 14, okay. So it's a what, fraction. So we punch this, okay, this is the fraction, right, and then you punch 14, and then you click on the what, down arrow, and then you punch what, root 7, okay, roots again, okay, and then you punch 7, and then you move outside the what, the roots, and then you click forward again so that you move outside, okay. And then you have what, plus another fraction again. So you click on this, right, and then you click on 7, and then you move downwards, okay, and you click on what, root of what, 21, right. So after that you just click on the equal to sign, then you end up with your correct answer, which is what, root 21 over 3, okay. So from here you can notice that the answer is what, A, okay, root 21 over 3. Now let's look at this question 13, okay. Let's look at question 13. How do you solve question 13? So this is what, form of system of equation, okay. So this is how you solve system of equations, okay. This is a simultaneous equation, okay. So we have 2 variables you need to find, okay, x and y. So click on mode, right, and then you click on equation, that's 5, okay, and then you click on 1, because 1 is what, simultaneous equation, 3 is what, quadratic equation, okay, 4 is what, polynomial, okay, with highest power of 3, and then 2 is a system of equation up to d, okay. So click on 1, right, so you end up with what, this, and then you start punching this, okay. So we punch the first equation. Note that you don't need to punch the x and y, so you just punch the coefficient, okay, coefficient of x, coefficient of y. Coefficient of x is 4, coefficient of y is what, 2. So coefficient of x is 4, so you have 4, and then you click on the equal to sign. Coefficient of y is 2, so you click on 2, click on the equal to sign, and then c is what, constant. So the constant is what, 16, okay. This is the constant for the first equation, so you punch on 16, click on 16, and then you click on equal to sign. So it will tell you to punch in the second equation. Now the coefficient of x for the second equation is what? 6. Okay, so you click on 6, click on equal to sign. The second one, the coefficient of y is what? -2. Take note of this, it's very, very important. Whenever you come across negative sign, introduce it into the equation. Okay, so -2, so you click on what? -2, click on equal to sign, and then you click on what? 4. Okay, that's the constant for the what? The second equation, so 4. Now after that, after punching on that, you click on the equal to sign again. So you'll be given the value for x. Value of x will be what? 2, and the value of x is what? Sorry, value of y is what? 4. Okay, so from here you know that the value of x is 2, and the value of y is what? 4. So now we have to find what? Find the value of y minus x. Okay, so we are finding value of 1 minus x. So click on shift 9. We are trying to clear all the memory. So we are finding what? Y minus x. Okay, y minus x. So click on, it's either you do it two ways. Okay, so it's either you click on shift y, this is y. Okay, click on shift y, and then minus what? Shift x. Okay, so y minus x. After that you click on this. Okay, so we click on alpha y, and then alpha x. Okay, so alpha y minus alpha x. So let me repeat that. Okay, so alpha y, so this is y. Okay, when you look on your calculator you notice that minus alpha x. Okay, so after that you click on this. Okay, you click on the solve or calc, CALC. Click on that. It will ask you for the value for y. Okay, the value for y is what? 4. Value for y is 4. Okay, after punching the 4, you click on the equal to sign. Okay, sorry, this is not what it should come. So we have what? Click on the calc. It will ask you for the value for y. Okay, value for y is 4. Click on the equal to sign, and then it will ask you for the value for x. Okay, value for x is 2. So we click on 2. So after click on 2 and then punching this, it will give you the exact solution for y minus x, which is 4 minus 2, which is 2. Okay, so watch this. Okay, so you have what? Y minus what? X, which is 2. So let's say in case y was what? 8. Okay, and then we punch the equal to sign, and then x was maybe 3. Okay, you end up with what? Answer of 5. Okay, the correct answer will be 5. Okay, so let's check. You notice that, right? So that's how it works. So since you know that this is 4 and this is 2, you just have to punch y to be 4. Okay, and then x to be 2, and then you end up with what? The correct answer to be what? 2. Now that's why initially I stated that there are two ways to do this. Or, so it's either you do it this way, or you just punch this on your calculator. Okay, 4 minus 2. Okay, and then you end up with your correct answer. Okay, as simple as that. Now let's look at this question. Okay, so given that r is directly proportional to L. Okay, so let's try solving this. Okay, given that r, so it's stating that r is directly proportional to what? L. Okay, so this is how you solve that. R is directly proportional to L and inversely proportional to P. So inversely proportional to P. Okay, to P. Now you've been given R, you've been given L, and you've been given P, and then you have to find R when L is what? 15 and P is what? 1.8. Okay, so you've been given R to be 3, L to be 9, and then P to be 0.8. So let's find what? So since you are given these three values, it means that you have to find a certain constant K. Okay, so this is how you work that out. So you have R should be equal to a certain K. So that's why we remove this symbol. Okay, and then you have L on what? P. So now make K the subject. Making K the subject from here. Okay, so making K the subject, you end up with what? RP divided by what? L. So let's find what? K, the K value. Okay, so the K value, we know that you've been given R to be what? 3 times what? P is what? 0.8, and then you divide that by what? L is what? You've been given L to be 9. Okay, so let's check the value for K over here. Okay, so you have what? 3 times 0.8. okay, so let me write it this way. So we have 3 times 0.8, okay, divided by 9. So we have the K value, okay, let me see. So we have 3 times what? 0.8 divided by what? 9, okay, right. So when you click on this, it will give you the decimal form. Now you could notice that there is a bar on the what? The decimal, then 6, okay, there's a bar on the 6, so it means that the answer is what? 0.266666666. It's a recurring what? Decimal, okay, that's why the bar is on the 6. Okay, so we have 0.2666666, okay, so that's the value for what? K. So we have 0.26, okay, 6, like that. So now we have to find what? We've been able to find K, okay, so we have to find R, this R, okay, so we are coming back to this this equation again. Since we've been able to find what? K, okay, since we've been able to find K, we will try to find what? R, okay. So now you know that you have to find R, but you know that K is what? 0.266, okay, times L is what? 15. We've been given L to be what? 15, divided by what? P to be what? 1.8, okay, 1.8. so we have to find R. So let's see how we find R. Okay, so just punch this on your calculator. Okay, so you have what? 0.266, okay, let's say 67, because it's 6666, okay, so let's say 667. So we are running the what? The 6, okay, and then we have what? Times what? 15 divided by what? 1.8, so 1.8. okay, let's see what we will get. So you get this, and then you click on what? This, and then you end up with what? 2.22225, okay. So from here you can notice that the answer is what? B, okay, 2.2. so they just left it at 2.2 to one decimal place, okay, right. So this brings us to the end of this video. I hope you learned a lot, okay. So in case this video was very helpful to you, I would strictly urge you to subscribe to the channel, okay. Turn on your bell icon so that you don't miss out on any uploaded video, because I'll be uploading this kind of video till you begin writing your exams, okay, till you begin writing your Wassce, so that by the time you start writing your Wassce, you'll be very, very confident in getting a strong A, okay, 80 plus in your Wassce exam. So I'll be doing this for the core mathematics and the what? Elective mathematics. And then I would urge you to also share to your friends, okay, so that it will also help with their studies, okay, right. So I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.